Witamy serdecznie, jest z nami nowy trener ONICO Warszawa, Andrea Anastasi. Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. So, we will start. And for the last few weeks or months, the press said you have a lot of offers from, for example, Italy. Why you choose ONICO?
Interesting question. Because the club convinced me immediately that there is a great project in a great city, because it's the capital of Poland. And you know, I am the person that like a lot the challenge. It's true that they have a lot of proposition, but I think that this is the best for me in this moment.
Yeah, so you like some challenges. So what do you want to achieve with ONICO?
Right, of course, I would like to achieve some gold medal, because I'm here for this intention. You know, everywhere where I go, I try to do my best to improve the club. This is a new club. Of course, with the amazing achievement the last season with this silver medal, no, and the Plus Liga. But of course, I think that the club don't want to stop with this silver medal. I want to try to create one amazing team in Poland, in Warszawa, because you know, in Poland, basically there is 4 great club, Wrocławia, Belgrade, Jakshemie, Zaksa in the past was my traffic that make a big surprise and achieve some good result and medal, you know. But now we need to think about one important team in Warszawa, and I'm here for this, to try to achieve great result with this club.
Yeah, so you were in Gdańsk for 5 years. It's a lot of time, especially in volleyball. So how do you feel about leaving Gdańsk?
Wasn't easy to take this decision in one side, because in the human side I have a lot of friends, and I was feeling amazing in the city. With all the people, I have a lot of friends that crying when they know that I come, that they go to Warszawa. It was difficult. In the human side, it was really difficult, but of course in the business way is the best decision to come here, and I'm really happy for this. You know, the life is like this. You have to take the challenge when arrive the challenge, that you like this challenge. You know, before I was perfect in Gdańsk for 5 years. I'm really grateful to be there so many years, to know this amazing city, this amazing club, this amazing person. But now is a time to challenge, to change a bit my life, and this is a good opportunity.
Okay, so from Gdańsk you came here with 3 players like Niemiec, Kozłowski and Piotr Nowakowski. How do you feel about them? Will they improve our level? Are they so the best from the Gdańsk now?
I think yes. No, I listened the club in this direction. The first decision was to try to put Polish middle blocker, because the market is really difficult, and you have to have free space for foreigner, no? And of course, Peter Nowakowski, I don't have to introduce to nobody, is the top of the top that we can have, not only in Poland but in the world. And I'm really happy that he came with us. Patrick Niemiec is one younger guy that he was working with me 3 years. He arrived really younger, that maybe he don't know how to have to spike and something like this. He improved a lot. He's a younger guy with a big profile, and he can help the team, of course, you know. Is for this the reason. Last season he played all the season with me, and I think that is improving a lot, is growing a lot, and can help us. Kozłowski is another guy that he working with me for 2 seasons here. They said that we need one important assistant setter, and Kozi is one really good setter. He, you know, with good knowledge, good personality, is great teammate, is one man that create the team spirit. And for me, was clear. I said, okay, these guys can come to me. Of course, I don't want to destroy the team of Gdańsk. It's not for this reason, but I try to take player that was in the ending of the contract, and I think that these 3 guys can help ONICO for sure.
So you told us about Patrick Niemiec's improvement, which in the last season, and you are well known of your improving the young players and making them playing in the first squad. Do you see any other players in our team which can probably join the first squad?
A lot. Okay, basically, I think that the team of ONICO is really talented team, really young, because Kvolek is 2021, Lukacic is 24, but basically he was 2 years stopped with this problem of the knee, and now start to become one amazing player. I don't want to talk about Vrona, because Vrona is the icon of this team. Of course, is one player I like a lot, like a player, like a man, But okay, the younger guys, after I want to see what's happened when we finish the roster. I'm sorry, because we have to finish the roster. And my goal every time, I said that the job of the coach is not every time only to win something, but also to improve the player. I have in the last few years a lot of result, a lot of ability, a lot of success in improving the player. And for me, this is much more important than achieve the result. When you see one player, one younger player that growing, that start to play amazing, for me, it's really important. But not only the younger, because also in the beginning of my experience in Gdansk, I take our president Piotr Gacek, that he wasn't younger, he wasn't maybe in the ending of their career, and he arrived to me and he was amazing. He coming back in national team, this is my goal, to try to improve the player. And if you improve the player, you can be close to win something.
So you are also well known as experienced, but also very emotional trainer. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
And is it kind of a game, or it comes from your natural character?
I am like this. I am emotional. I'm not the man that can stay behind the team watching the match, say nothing like this. No, I'm not like this. Sometimes I became crazy. I like to show to the guys my passion, my emotion, my energy, and I know that they feel it. It's one style of leadership, of course, because there is different style, really good of leadership. But I am like this. I learn how to make it, and now I don't want to change for sure.
And you worked with Julio Velasco, which is also very emotional. But who is more emotional, you or him?
Probably me, because Julio. Now we have this in our memory, the last World Championship with Poland, and we became crazy with the referee, and they start to show after the match. In what I can say, in emotional way is happiness, but okay, for sure Julio was one important coach in my career. We are really close friends, and he teach me, and not only me, but also all the player of my generation a lot, like a coach, because there is a lot of players that now, like the Giorgi, like Bernardi, that are amazing coach, and we learn a lot about him.
So you have real improved social media activity. Is it also you like to be near with people? Yeah.
Yes, I'm good in this direction. I can help for sure ONICO in this direction.
How big is our room for improvement in ONICO? We are having Champions League now. It's a very attractive games, especially for you from the last season.
Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
The next season. First of all, we have to. I told you, we have to close the team, and it's not easy. We still are searching important player for the team. Of course, all with attention about the budget, about the level of the budget, because it's normal in every team also the high level. But we are trying to build one team interesting with a lot of change, possibility to change, because the only thing that you have to be afraid is the match that we have in front of us. There is a lot of match. This season, basically, ONICO doesn't play. They never play. We play only in Plus Liga. It was perfect, and I know this kind of emotion because I was the first season with Gdansk in the same way. We play only in Pucar. We won Pucar, but Pucar wasn't the ending. It's different, no? And we don't play. It doesn't play. The other team, I remember that play, and after sometimes they can lose. When you play in Champions League, you have to be ready that sometimes you are not in perfect way in Plus Liga. You have to choose. You know, you have to choose something. You have to achieve the point for to arrive on the top, of course, of playoff. But in the same time, I know exactly that it is impossible to play perfectly every match, because when you start to play in Champions League, you start to have a lot of match outside. You have to come back after we have, of course, poker, that for ONICO is important, because they have to try to achieve also good result in poker. You know, it's different. Super poker at the beginning. It's really a hard season for ONICO. And this season is before the Olympic Games, mean that we don't have too many space, and we have to play a lot. For this reason, I start really to think what I can do to help the team in the better way.
So, but there's also a lot of opportunities, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you know, we want to be competitive in every competition. Like I told you, Super Poker, there is Champions League, there is Plus Liga. We have 4 competitions, no? And we have to be strong in mentally side, because we have to arrive to every match to try to compete for the high level, and the mental side is the topic.
So let's talk now about your inspiration. You are well known in tennis, in NBA, in soccer. So from which area you take a lot of inspiration the most?
You have to be honest that these 2 sports for me are really important. Tennis for sure, because I am in love with tennis, and I like to follow the tournament of tennis, to follow the practice of tennis. But one sport that gives me a lot is soccer. I was watching a lot of practice of my colleagues of Serie A in Italy. I talk a lot with the physical trainer of soccer, because I think that we have to change something in our system of work. I change a lot also because I study different kind of sport, where the practice is not sometimes so long but really intensive. You know, where the practice is not so strong in the physical way, but they are strong in the mental way, to prepare the player to be competitive during the match. No, yes, these 2 sports is for sure the 2 sports that I follow more.
So you like to talk about players as warriors, and now ONICO will be your warriors?
I hope. I just saw the last season that this team was really strong. You know, I don't want to change too much. They are a great player. We have a player with a lot of experience, younger, that like to fight. You know, I don't want to come here and to touch too much. No, what the work that Stefan made the last season was amazing, and I have to take his work and respect his work for sure. Of course, I will give my mentality, because it's normal. I am one coach with different approach, different attitude.
A lot of energy here.
Yes, and I will try to give to the team my idea of my philosophy of volleyball.
Okay, so now let's talk about Warsaw. You like the city?
Absolutely. It's not a new city for me, because when I was coach of the national team, I just live here, and I appreciate a lot your city. Is another thing that I like a lot. No, when I think about Warszawa, I think about this beautiful city. You know, it's the capital of Poland. The atmosphere that you breathe is one international. You know, it's like Milano. You know, I was in Milano 1 week ago, and you breathe the same atmosphere. No, it's one city that there is something different. No, that they are international city, and this is probably also the reason because I like a lot to live, to stay in Warszawa.
So, hard question: Gdańsk or Warsaw?
Oh my God! You wanted the people in Gdańsk kill me?
No.
No, I want to be honest with you. I think that Gdańsk, for living, for the life, is amazing. I think all the people in Poland, if they have to choose, they choose probably for live Gdańsk. I can say Gdańsk is something special. Also for me, that I come from Italy, there is place, there is friend that show to me all this city, and I am in love with Gdańsk. I hope that in 2-3 years I will fall in love with Warszawa.
Okay. So now let's talk about your national team experience. Do you think it is helpful to work with team, or there are some differences?
Oh, it's totally different, of course, but help a lot. Help a lot because I learn the Polish mentality. I learn, the mechanism of the media, also how to work with them. It's really important. But also the people, the culture of your country. Sometimes when you start to work, every time I try to study. In the beginning, what is the important thing? Italian mentality and Polish mentality is not so different. We are Catholics, and these things help me a lot because, in my opinion, I notice the same attitude of these two countries. And this is for sure. But of course, the experience with the national team helped me a lot to work better with the club. This is one. Important things.
So how it started? When did you think about end your player career and start the coach career?
Really early. Because when I finished the normal study, the first idea was to go to university to architecture, but I was a volleyball player, and I was just volleyball player in Serie A1, was playing in national junior team, I have different perspective, and okay, I said maybe it's better that I go to make physical education. And from this moment I start to realize that probably this is my job, I always said that when I had 20 years old, 21, I start to write the practice of my coach. I have books, and I still have this book with the practice of my coach in 1980, yes, because it was Guidetti, the coach in this moment, the uncle of Giovanni Guidetti, famous Giovanni Guidetti. His uncle was my coach and my great mentor, and I start to write the practice from him, from all my coach, and start to realize that I want to become coach. And after arrived the moment, because in 91 I was coaching Sisley Treviso. We had a good team. We have one great coach that in the middle of the season he have some physical problem and he leave the team from the night on the day, and the club decided to put me on the bench like player coach, and I won in the 91 the CAV Cup, and I was player coach. After 2 months, I said, I have a good contract like a player. I want to be still player. I was a national team. I said, hey, guys, I want to be a player. You have to take another coach now. But I start to realize that this is my future, and was like this.
So, what is your best success in your coach career? If you can compare it.
No, I can't tell you. I am one thing that I'm really proud because I achieved gold medal with 3 different national teams. Italy, Spain, and Poland, and it's not easy.
It's totally hard.
Yes, I'm really proud. It's not for the victory, because I have also the bronze medal of the Olympic Games that is really nice, really important. But it's not for the victory. It's for this thing that with 3 different national teams, I can achieve great results. Also, the last season with Belgium that we arrived now in the second place in the second group mean that in is normal tournament we can play for the quarterfinal, and
it was big improvement for Belgium.
It was really interesting for Belgium, because you are in the top 8 team in the world, and for one team like Belgium was really good. But this 3 gold medal with 3 different national teams is the thing that make me feel proud.
Hope another medals will come with ONICO.
Oh, for sure, I am here for this. Like I take with my previous club, I want to do my best to achieve something here.
Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure. It's absolutely my pleasure.